Welcome to the Sit Down with Bongani. Today I'll be introducing my first guest. Her name is Tracy Banda, Tracy Bosslady, Tracy Everything, the lady who's at the center of controversy. So this interview is going to be 30 minutes long. We're going to talk about her family life, her business life, her normal life, and her personal life. Thank you. Welcome to the interview, Madam Tracy. How are you?
I'm okay, how are you?
Good. Can you give us a brief detail of who Tracy Banda is? Who's Tracy?
Tracy Bosslady is a hustler.
Mm-hmm.
When I say that,
where was she born from?
I was born in UTH.
You're born from Lusaka?
Lusaka, UTH.
So where did you grow up from? Did you grow up from Lusaka or where?
Yeah, I was born in Lusaka, I grew up in Lusaka, and I still staying in Lusaka.
Okay, so which school did you go to?
Grade what?
From pre to high school?
I've been to Success Education Center in Mandela. By then it was happening.
Were
It's
you
a
poor?
private school. No.
Okay.
Yeah, it was happening by then.
Okay.
And then from there, I went to Ndola.
Yeah.
And then I went to Fluwade Secondary School. That's where I wrote my grade 7 from.
Yes.
Then from there,
How many points did you get in your grade 7?
I can't remember, but I passed.
Okay.
Then from there, I went to Mandela Basic School.
Yes.
I think a lot of people know it.
Commanded.
Yeah, Mandela Basic School.
In the ghetto.
That's where I wrote my grade 9. Yeah, the ghetto.
Mm-hmm.
Nankala kuna kwa ghetto in Mandela.
Yes.
Then after I passed my grade 9, my mother decided to take me to a boarding school, Mpongo Secondary School.
Okay. How was
Then
that?
because I had,
How was that? How's the
I didn't
boarding
finish from that school.
school? Okay. Because you had?
I had like a boyfriend in Lusaka, so I had to lie to mom that no, but my Satanists. Okay, but Satanists were there. So I left Mpongo Secondary School in grade 10, just after we closed. Yeah.
Were you bullied at Mpongwe?
No, I was actually a cadet.
Oh, that's cute. So, which school did you finish your grade 12 from?
Material girls.
Material girls in the ghetto.
Yeah.
She's been a ghetto girl constantly. So, how many points did you get in your grade 12?
I got 14 points.
And you didn't do GCE?
No.
So, what did you study?
Nursing.
Nursing. Did you pass?
I dropped out in term 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And your sisters also studied nursing. Are you the one who inspired her to do nursing?
Not really. It was a passion.
Are you still passionate about touching dirty, disgusting sick people?
One day, because the way nursing is, you can continue from where you ended from. So one day I'll finish, but not. I don't want to work as it is. Maybe just want my. Maybe I'll have my own hospital or clinic. Yeah, that's my dream.
That's good. So, what type of what got you into the business world of the boss lady?
Life.
Life. How's business been like for you?
Business is okay. Yeah.
So what
God
has-
has been good. So I started business because of what I've been through.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, what have been the struggles you've faced in business life?
It's not easy.
It's never easy. So, what are the main
It's not
struggles that people
easy.
face?
You find that some clients don't really want to support you. They just want to, I don't know how I can explain.
Tarnish your reputation.
Yeah.
So, what?
So
what
I've
do you say about
encountered, I've encountered so many people, different types of people, those who are patient. There's some people who send you money, they won't even call you to say what time are you delivering.
Yeah.
Then there are some people, when immediately they send money, even 24 hours,
It's hell.
they'll be calling you.
Yes. No, I faced also that in business where somebody they send, and the money that they send is not even a lot, but they'll treat you like they've sent you 100,000 of much.
And then again, like, okay, I do a lot of businesses, but in Salaula business, you find that someone buys a bill, it comes out bad, then they'll call you a scammer. Meanwhile, those bills, we order them from UK.
Yes.
We don't, even us, we don't know what's inside. We just have experience. So no one would want to sell something to a client and make a client sad because that client won't come back. So people don't understand. But I've also encountered people who understand. You tell them to say, okay, the bill is bad. Sell it at a cheaper price. Then once you're done, once you sell it at the cheaper price, you come and get another bill. But I've also noticed clients whereby whatever you tell them, they'll be like, no, I'm posting you. Yeah, but it's all, you just need to, I just put God first.
Yes, because
That's what has kept me.
what I believe in those clients want to destroy your reputation.
Yeah, but I thank God it doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen, eh?
No, it doesn't happen. And sometimes you find that that's when I even get more clients.
Yes, because they're promoting you.
Yeah.
I remember at a time also when I had a client, I did the wrong order, then they posted me on the page. And then I went viral, and then people were coming to order.
Yeah, because one thing I believe in, you can't destroy what God has given you.
Yes, that's good.
What God has put in me, no one can destroy it.
Yes. So there were rumors that this woman took you to the police for selling her a fake bail. Was that true?
Which woman?
I don't know, but sometime back.
No one has taken me to the police when, like, taking me. Yeah, they'll go to the police. They'll go to the police. Then the police will call me. Then I'll explain to the police officers, and then it's settled. The police officers will understand.
Yes, because at the end of the day, you're not stealing their money.
Yeah.
You're giving them a service, and if they don't like what they've gotten, it's not your problem.
Yes.
At the end of the day, you have said, okay, this is this, and then you're going to get this, yeah?
Yeah.
Because you don't see the stuff that's in the package.
No.
And sometimes you have maybe, like, let's say 200 clients in a day or in a week, let's say that. You can't open all the bills, mambo, sanga,
Yeah,
man,
it's not possible. But people who have been in that business for so long, they understand. And I thank God because those are my long-term clients. So they understand. So no matter what people can say, those clients know me. So, yeah.
And your brand still keeps on
Yeah.
going. So I've got another question now. With the steep competition now in the Salaula business, everyone wants to be like a Tracy Bosslady. They want to drive, they want to go to holidays in South Africa with their boyfriends. How's the competition like now?
Okay, competition is there, but grace is different. That's one thing I've come to understand. I've been in a situation whereby I introduce someone to the same business, but they don't make it like I do.
Yeah.
So grace is different. Everyone has got their area of grace.
Yeah.
You know, what can work out for me can't work out for you. So just because you're selling lotion, I'll start, but maybe it won't work out for me. Yeah, so grace is different.
And your skin won't be beautiful as this if you're selling your own lotion. Bongani skin products available 185. Look this beautiful, like Tracy looks.
So grace is different.
Yeah.
You can't do. It's not everything that you can do that can succeed.
That's beautiful. Let's talk about your family life. You had your first baby in 2023, Mia Ukata Boland. What's her last name? Is it Ilonga or Boland? Which one of the two?
Okay, both, but I prefer Boland.
Oh,
I love the name Boland. No, I just love the name Boland.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how's being a mommy for you? Like the first time being a parent, how was that for you?
Like now or
Before, when you had the first child? Yeah.
Okay, I was very excited because at some point I thought maybe I don't.
You can't have children
Yes.
because you said you tried to trap a man, and it never worked out.
No, not
Was it
really
shooting
that.
plans? What?
Not really that. There are just some times whereby, but why? How come I've never been pregnant? You know. So I was very happy. I think that's the best thing that has ever happened to me.
Yeah. You wanted to experience how it is to be pregnant.
Yeah.
So was this your first pregnancy?
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never had an abortion in your life?
No, I've never had an. I've seen before, but not to an extent of aborting. I've never.
You never thought of having an abortion?
No.
Okay, that's cute. So you were scared that you would never get pregnant on your own because you kept on having sex and not getting pregnant. Yeah.
Yeah, because I dated my ex for 3 years, but nothing. So I was like, but you know, sometimes maybe it's blood. I don't know.
Does he have a child with somebody else?
Who?
Your
My
ex?
Which ex? The one I dated for 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a child.
He does. He's married now.
He's married. Is he happy?
I don't know.
You know what my mother told me?
But I wish him happiness.
You know what my mother told me? And this goes out to every lady. There's no man that can't have a child. It's only a woman. Mind your message,
Ndibabuza hivi. Nani angwamu nesibabala?
could be Mamuna Wesabara, in Kazu Wesabara. As a wise woman, you will know what that means.
Oh yeah.
So, with that aside, you had your second. There's a time when on your social media you laughed at a certain somebody, the child out of
What's
wedlock.
certain somebody?
Your best friend, Gizzy.
Gazelle is not my best friend.
But she used to be your close friend at some point. And
Not
you two had the
really.
falling out. You laughed at her for having a child out of wedlock, for fucking a guy who was broke.
He was broke.
Yes. But they were staying in a house that was rented. And the roles switched. You became the center of attention now. People are laughing at you. Oh, she's got 2 babies without a baby daddy. Baby daddy's broke. She sponsored her own kitchen party. What do you say about that?
What's your question again?
So,
because it's like you have asked me 2 questions.
I've asked you like 3 questions in one question.
So what's your question?
So I'm gonna cut them down into small equals. What led to your falling out with your best friend? Kizzy?
She's not my best. She's never been my best.
Okay,
friend.
ex-friend, Kizzy.
What made us
Fall out.
She credited some money from me.
How much was that?
I think it was, if not a 4, it was a 5.
Okay, then she got paper.
Yeah, then instead of telling me to say, okay boy, you know we all have credit, na government in Gongola, na charo chad china Gongola. So instead of her just trying to explain to me, say, no, I don't have, or no, give me time, she started cutting my calls.
Okay.
And yeah. And
So she was like evading you and all that, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got upset.
Yes, and then she said something that made me upset. Instead of, like, when I'm owing you, I'm supposed to be humble.
Yeah.
So she said something which I've forgotten. That's what made me upset.
That's what triggered
And
you.
you know, being young by then, every time I'm about TikTok, we are so excited about social media.
And you're only like 22 years old by that time.
Yeah.
So that's what triggered you, and you went on a rampage. So in the rampage that you went on to say, oh, I'm being fucked by a broke guy, I am money for a broke guy who you're paying rentals for, and then people are like, wow, it's a 360 degrees thing. Do you think you are remorseful for what you said about that?
Remorseful as in?
Apologetic. Would you just say the same things that you said back then?
No, I wouldn't say the same thing. I've grown, and I think beef is not something that I want to entertain in my life. So I have no grudge against her. I wish her the best.
But to some point, everyone thought her boyfriend, baby daddy, was her baby daddy, and it came out that he wasn't her baby daddy, and you guys knew that.
No, I was just saying. I didn't even know anything.
You didn't know it was baby daddy. She never told you that, okay, this is your baby daddy, the man I'm saying.
That's what I knew.
That's what she told you also?
Yeah.
That was the baby daddy. So she probably didn't know that Mr. Wala is a baby daddy now?
I don't know. That's her.
She probably didn't calculate it properly?
I don't know.
Did they ever date with Junior? Because you said you claimed that you're friends with Junior. You're also friends with Kizzy. So did you see them date? Tell me your friend.
No, I knew Junior when I was in college, first year.
Yeah.
He was dating my friend Irene from Wansha. So he would come at the boarding house, throw out dollars to everyone. He would take us out. I remember at one point he even took us to fuel.
Yeah.
When he's in Lusaka, I would escort my friend that rides on Blue. So I knew him through my friend Irene. She's still my friend. He was dating Irene.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
That
never,
was even before the issue.
you never knew any issue of
No.
Kizzy dating Junior and Junior dating Kizzy? You never knew?
By then, I don't even talk to Gezi. I was in my first year
Oh, okay.
at school, yeah.
But you knew how she was pregnant, yeah?
Yes, I knew how she was pregnant.
Yes, when she was pregnant, she never told you that, oh, I was friends with Kizzy, with Wala, we're dating.
No.
Okay, that's perfect. So let's go to your baby daddy and personal life issues. Are we all excited? Yes! So what happened
Where?
with your baby daddy?
I can't.
You can't divulge the
No,
information.
yeah.
It hurts?
No, it doesn't hurt. I just respect his privacy. Like in case, I respect him. He's the father of my kids, so I wouldn't want to say anything.
So in short, she still loves him and she respects him. Do you still love him?
You were Bongani.
She still loves him. He's the father of her kids. But do you think you're gonna find somebody else and move on from him?
Finding somebody to.
To be with, like a companion, like a man?
Yeah, I will.
Would it be a white man? Because you look like a girl who needs a white dick in her life. Or who deserves white dick in her life. We're going to do a
Yeah, you
color.
see, I don't know. Whatever God brings in my way, whoever God brings in my way.
Okay. So, but you're open to dating?
Not anyone, no. I've learned a lot, I've been through a lot, so I'm too skeptical.
What have you learned and what are you skeptical about? What have you learned?
I don't
What
want
have
to
you-
repeat the same mistakes that I've done in the past.
Okay, could you maybe maybe expand on that so we could know what mistakes those are? Because it's so vague, like what mistakes are in the past.
Yeah, like I wouldn't want to. I have 2 kids now, 2 daughters, so I don't want to confuse them. So I will make sure that the person I date or I allow in my life maybe will be the last.
Okay. Would you date somebody with like 4 kids? But you're still young, you're still fresh. And
4 kids.
You didn't date somebody with 4 kids. Would you date somebody without a child?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you be scared that person that would abuse your daughters and everything because you've got daughters?
That's why I'm saying I'm too skeptical.
Yeah.
Definitely, I would have to know that person in and out before I introduce him to my daughters. I wouldn't introduce just any man I'm talking to my daughters. Yeah.
Because I've got a friend of mine who used to get raped by the stepfather. And then she told the mother. And then the mother told her, you should have understand. So, who do you think was to blame? Do you think a woman can be trusted? A woman in love?
A woman in love? Okay, it's a 50-50 thing. It's not that men are bad, not that women are bad. No, it's a 50-50 thing.
But I don't trust a woman in love, when it comes to such relationships. Okay, so let's say your ex-husband came back and said, okay, I want to fix things, let's get back together. Would you get back together?
Oh, Bongani, skip your question. Let's not talk about my baby dad.
Is your baby dad or ex-husband? Because there's a story that he paid for Salam.
He's actually still my husband. Because he paid everything. He's actually still my husband.
So you didn't do it out of wedlock?
No. He paid. It's just that in Zambia, people think when you do a white wedding, then you are married.
Yes.
That's what people think. But once a man reaches your place, he paid.
Oh, he paid.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's your husband, traditional.
Yeah, he's my husband.
So where is the ridicule coming from? Like people are saying you're a child of wedlock, people are looking at you single mother of 2.
That's why I just look at them because traditionally that's my husband.
Yes, because that's what I believed was because they paid for it. But people are saying that you're the one who paid for the salam. Are you the one who paid?
That's a lie. That's a lie. I wouldn't do that. No matter how desperate I can be, I wouldn't give a man to pay for the salam.
And when did you plan your own engagement? That's the question.
I actually had no idea to say I was getting engaged.
Yeah, because I was also there.
Idea.
I was also there at the engagement day, but what I say from my mouth does not seem to be valid towards the people, because people think I'm puppet. How much do you pay me to be a puppet?
Paying you?
Because people say Bongani is Tracy's puppet. Tracy can never do wrong to his eyes.
You don't pay me. I think people just don't like seeing people happy. It's just that you have been a true friend. I don't even remember the last time I sent you money.
Yes.
I don't remember.
You don't remember? So,
and you have never even come to me to say, no, Tracy, I'm asking for so much. You have never done that.
Yeah, because we're rich friends. Anyway, so like I'm gonna say, I was there at the day for the engagement or something. She didn't know anything. We were downstairs, and then the engagement was upstairs. I went there.
Yeah, it was me. It was on my birthday, so I actually thought it would even end there. I had no idea.
Then we went upstairs. There's this lady who knew the surprise, who was surprising me or whatever. She was Tracy's friend, and then she was like, "No, don't tell her anything. Surprise. Be quiet." Okay, I was there personally. I know about that. So, because you're an inspirational figure, you built a lodge, you built a house, and you're also doing some flats projects. What would you want to be remembered for? To be remembered for? What do you want to be remembered for?
I would want to be remembered for hustling and pushing. As a woman, you need to push, you need to work hard. Regardless of who you are dating, who you are married to, who your parents are, you need to be hardworking because a lot of things happen.
Yeah. And then let's talk about your car business. Is this your own or is it failed?
It is, but only to long-term clients.
Or long-term clients. So it's not as is it good? Is it successful as it was back then, or it's
it is.
Okay.
That's why I don't even advertise it because it is.
Yeah. So how many cars do you own? So how did you acquire all this work?
Through hard working.
What type of hard working were you doing? Because people do hookups. That's hard work also. You cannot say a hookup is not hard work.
Hookup is not hard working. That's selling. You're selling your body.
Yes. But as long as at the end of the day you've got money to feed yourself.
That's not hard working. They're in 2 different categories.
That's
not clean business. Hookups is not something that even people can be inspired of.
Really? Because, okay, the girls who are doing hookups, yeah? Some are making my 500, some are making my 6 pin per round. Or 20 pin per round. Because there's this influencer that I know who does hookups. She gets like 10,000, 15,000.
But you can't call that hard working. Because
She
at the end of the day, if you do hookups, 5 years from now you won't be the same. You know, the more you have sex, the more your body, I don't know how I can put it. Yeah, I don't know how I can put it. So you can do hookups, but 5 years from now you won't be attractive. You get the point, huh?
Yeah, I get it. So we're just going on a short break, then we're gonna be back.